High levels of a potentially hazardous chemical group were found in the water, according to Battle Creek leaders last month.
Crews have been working to curb the level of a chemical known to be a byproduct of water disinfectant mixing with organic material. News 8's Josh Sanchez has more on how Public Works leaders say that the issue started.
For months, Battle Creek public work crews have been working to address high levels of total trihalomethanes, or TTHM. A public works official says that it was a perfect storm of both testing and aging infrastructure. TTHM is a common byproduct when chlorine is used to disinfect tap water and mixes with organic materials.
That was the reason we started the project, after discovering those by videoing all 22 of them.
Utility Administrator Perry Hart says the high levels were found as part of regular testing. Notices were sent out to customers in Battle Creek, Springfield, Emmett Township, and parts of Penfield Township last month.
And there's the water that's in the glacial drift.
He says water used in aquifer tests for new wells seeped into the ground and into older wells. That gave the high organic water a path into the aquifer. It was then later mixed with sodium hypochlorite, making TTHM. Since then, crews have worked to find ways to reduce levels through both prevention and mitigation, like placing disinfectants later in the water process. He says the water is safe to drink. However, vulnerable people like infants, the elderly, and people who are immunocompromised should ask their doctor if they need to take extra precautions.
While getting through this process takes a certain amount of time.
Hart says this situation showed the vulnerability of the current wells and emphasizes the need to replace them before a worse situation could happen.
We could have had a significant contaminant derailment at the rail yard next to us, or a flood from the Battle Creek River. Both of those would have been able to take the same path that the water we pumped on the surface has taken that created the TTHMs. We're much more confident in dealing with TTHMs, and we're equipped to do so with the new wells than we ever would have been with a more severe contaminant being spilled in this area.
Hart says it will take several months to recover from the high levels of TTHMs, and that's all to ensure that the steps taken, in fact, are working. In Battle Creek, Josh Sanchez, News 8.